Here we are in the old car museum in Fairbanks. These are some of the most beautiful old cars you'll ever see anywhere. They have 58 cars here on display. And these cars go way back. Way back. Turn of the century type. Man. Here we have a 1903 Toledo. And here we have a 1904 Rambler. Yeah. Joanne says, can you imagine the stares you would get if you drove down the road in one of these? Oh man. Over here we have a 1906 Compound. It's a 1906 Compound. Wow. I've heard of these cars. I've never ever seen one until now. Look at that. That is a beautiful old car. 1906 Compound. And here we have an 1898 Hay and Hotchkiss car.
It's the only car they ever designed.
My goodness.
It's the only car they ever made, actually.
Hay and Hotchkiss. Oh, there's no telling what this car would be worth if it come up for auction.
It's the only one they ever made, so
oh, wow. The only one in existence or ever made.
Yeah. It's survived for 12 years.
Goodness.
So it's pretty amazing.
That is amazing.
These were even built before my mom and dad were born. I'm amazed.
What is this one? What is this right here?
The 1905 Oldsmobile.
Oh, this is a 1905 Oldsmobile.
This is the first mass-produced car. Oldsmobile actually cranked out a few thousand of these a year.
My goodness. This is a 1907 Ford. Yeah, it's a Model K. A 1907 Model K Ford.
They had the actual pictures of the cars on the wall.
That is a beautiful car.
Look at the cars in the movie.
Yeah.
This is a 1908 Cadillac. It says Cadillac right there. Oh, I would love to have one of these.
This one is 2 years older.
Really?
1906.
Wow.
You notice how it's...
Okay, this right here is a 1912 Premier. Right here.
That is definitely stylish.
That's a beautiful car. I can just picture my granddad sitting in one of these.
All that engine displacement, and you only got 40 horsepower.
Wow. There's a little bit of the inside of it there. This is a 1917 Ford Model T. It's called a Snow Flyer, and it was built just for Alaska. Instead of having front wheels, it's got snow skis. Steerable snow skis on the front. Man, that's pretty wild. 1917 Ford called the Snow Flyer. And here's an unrestored 1916 Dodge Brothers. It's got the mud and everything all over it. An old Alaskan car. Yep. And this is a 1919 Studebaker truck. Oh, Studebakers. I remember Studebakers when I was a kid. Here's a 1925 Chrysler. This museum has more than just cars. It has a lot of other old antiques, like this old Camel cigarette commercial. Now, what was the...
It says Bob Swanson picks his racing cars for speed, and his cigarettes for slow burning. Slow burning Camels give the extras. 5 extra smokes per pack.
Wow.
Cigarettes. The cigarette of costlier tobaccos, Camels.
I'll be darned. There's an old Camel cigarette poster. And this is a 1927 Stutz Blackhawk bobtail with a straight 8 engine. Oh man, that is a beautiful car. And this is a 1908 Brush that was once owned by a movie star named Gilda Gray. She appeared in 9 films way back in the day. And this is one of her old cars.
1908.
A 1908 Brush. Huh. And here is a 1910 Hudson. But there's a 1910 Hudson right there. You don't see any of those running up and down the street anymore. And here's a 1917 Cleveland motorcycle. And in 1917, it sold for $175, brand new. I'm all interested in the cars mostly, and Joanne's mostly all interested in the old time dresses and hats. Yeah, there's an old Pierce Arrow right there. 1919 Pierce Arrow. And this is a 1928 Hupmobile. My dad and my mother, their first car when they got married back in 1947 was a 1928 Hupmobile. And this is a 1931 Cord. .1931 Cord. I've got the hood up here so you can see the engine in there. I heard these were really good cars back in the day. This is a 1936 Packard.
They even had a window.
Joanne wants to take the old Packard home with us.
They even had a window in them.
Yeah.
Man. They even had a window in it.
Joanne's all pumped.
I want this one. This is my baby right here.
Yeah. I'll take any of them. I especially like that old Stutz back over there. There's no way I can possibly film all of the cars on display in here, although I would really like to. This is really something. I've been to a lot of car museums and all, but this one ranks right up at the very top of one of the best. It really does. Right here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Joanne and I just had our picture taken in this 1911 Everett. Oh, that's an old car.